If you eat the flesh of an animal, you will slowly become like an animal. Mahavir said this 2500 or 600 years ago. It does not mean if you eat goat today, tomorrow you will look like a goat or something. Plants are as sensitive as any other creature. So whether you eat a plant or an animal or whatever, it is still violence. People say, I love my food, so you love animals, so you put them in the food. When are you planning to eat the pets? If you're looking at how to become sensitive to life, how to become perceptive, then what you put into the system becomes very important. If you watch the body with what sort of food the body is most happy, you will naturally notice vegetarian or plant-based food. I do only one meal most of the days. It'll keep me going the entire 24 hours. Right now, approximately 38% of India's population are pure vegetarians traditionally it's like that. Let's say about 50 years ago, nearly 60% were vegetarians, but Western educated doctors have been telling people, if you don't eat meat, you won't get nourishment, you have to eat some meat. So, because of that, some meat has come in, but still in India, meat eating is not like how it's in the West. It is only a side dish, even for non-vegetarian people, it's only a side dish. But why vegetarianism is, you see, if your survival is under threat, your entire life is about survival. Once survival is taken care of, now you wonder, what is this all about? Because when survival is in question, it looks like when your survival is fulfilled, everything is going to be great. But once survival is taken care of, you realize that is not the truth. Your life is longing for something else. So survival was very simple and easy, it was a rich land, people survived well. Because of that, they started looking inward and it started developing various things, and one important thing is, nearly 70% of the country's population was always actively spiritual.
Sadhguru says, what kind of food you should eat depend not on what you think about it or on your values and ethics, but on what the body wants. Food is about the body. Ask the body what kind of food it is really happy. Try different foods and see how your body feels after eating it. If your body feels very agile and energetic, that means the body is happy. If the body feels lethargic and needs to be pumped up with caffeine or nicotine to stay awake, the body is not happy. If you listen to your body, it will clearly tell you with what kind of food it is happy. But right now, you are listening to your mind. Your mind keeps lying to you all the time. Hasn't it lied you before? Today it tells you this is it. Tomorrow it makes you feel like a fool for what you believed yesterday. Do not go by your mind. You just have to listen to your body.
Now people say, I love my food, so you love animals, so you put them in the food. When are you planning to eat the pets? And that's what they say. Even I've seen people talking to the chicken and all very nicely, and next week they'll eat them up. Today there's substantial documentation to show that plants are as sensitive as any other creature. So whether you eat a plant or an animal or whatever, it is still violence. Only thing is they don't scream. They do scream, you don't hear, that's all. So among themselves there is that much sensitivity. So whether you pluck a fruit or a vegetable or cut a animal and eat, everything is cruel. It is just that we must do it with some sensitivity, only to the extent it's necessary. You should drop this idea of being a foodie. We all eat food, we must eat food, otherwise it'll be cruel to this one. But becoming an identity with food, not right, because that means we will indulge, we will not just nourish ourselves. We have a right to nourish ourselves. As a life, we have a right to nourish ourselves because this is how the food cycle is in the world. But we don't have a right to wantonly take another life just for pleasure. We have no business to do that.
To receive free tips on food, health, diet, lifestyle, and Sadhguru's upcoming programs, you can join us on WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook by clicking on the link below.